Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Huey back with you for another episode of Space Engineers in our crushed red ship on the moon with Pirates World. And in the last episode, we started doing a little bit more work on the base. We didn't get too far with it, though. But I did have a little bit of a brainwave on my basic design for the command area. So I'm going to do it in a modular type setup. And I'm going to have a lot of the operations still underneath here, but yeah, I'm going to make everything modular. So I'm going to make the command area sort of on its own, which is the part we're looking at now, and then I might put a living quarters over here, and maybe some landing pads either at the front or at the side. And also have a grinding pit. Now a grinding pit's really going to come in handy for later on. And in fact, that'll probably be something I build before the living quarters. Living quarters will be a final touch. So we don't want to make this a big burgeoning massive base as some people like to do. And so to get an idea of the roof, because this is how high I wanted the roof to begin with. And so what I can do is move my ship and rework a couple of things to begin with. So I've got everything is as normal. The shadow's still a little bit flickering, but doesn't appear to be as bad as before. So we'll go up and we'll park our ship over on the ground. Probably some distance away. We'll face it towards the base though, just in case I need quick access to it. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit too much of an angle for my liking, so we'll come over here. There's another perfect little mound for us to perch on. So we'll park it there. So there's one landing gear. So we do the same trick as before. Damp this off just briefly. Not everything's lined up, so I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So we'll lock it into place, and then we go. So she's out of the way now, and so I will need to move this, and probably this one at some stage. I might even do it now. Yes, I think I will. So there goes one. And that's a little bit too much for my weight. So we'll have to put these back in here for the time being. And yeah. Alright. So that's what I wanted to grab. Now, we need the roof to probably be double thick, and at the height of the cargo containers, probably a good height. So we put 2 conveyor junctions on top, and that should be more than adequate. Yeah, we'll put 2 on top, and you'll see the method to my madness soon enough. So we're going to do probably not the walls of this. We'll probably do the walls of this, or the roof anyway. Do those in a nice white. However, do this particular conveyor junction in that colour. A nice blue. And then we can grind these down. Oh, we've got those, alright. And so we can do this one in the white. Nice bright white. And yeah, that looks good. And will that give us enough clearance? Well, that is the question. Quite possibly not. So what we might need to do is build a third one. Sort of build it out here. So instead we'll change that to the blue. And we'll weld that one up. There we go. We need to grind this one down. Now I did want all the resources to come in via the, well, the mining resources to come in via the refinery, so I'm going to keep this tube here so I can rework that a bit at a later stage. But for now, this is going to be for our top connector for any visitors, I guess. And we'll have a few more, we'll have another one on our landing pad as well. Also at a later stage. But do this in a nice white. There we go. Now that doesn't stick out too much here. I do like to try and hide the conveyor junctions and whatnot as much as possible, but that can't always be done. Alright, so now we can put our connector on top. And I might do that in a nice red. Actually, we may not even need that there. That other, yeah, so I'll do the connector in the white. And then, yeah, whoops, wrong thing. We'll do it like so. Well, then again, maybe not. Because we do have those landing gears there. Decisions. And I can't use a conveyor frame because they're only small ships. So, we will need to go back to our original plan. Yep, original plan. And I'll still do that in the white. That's fine. Steel plates, construction components. Let's grab motors first. Computers, whatever. We need construction components as well. So I really need a bit of everything. Small steel tubes, more construction components. So we'll put those motors and we'll put these back. Put that back. Small steel tubes and connies. Somehow I don't think that's going to catch on, but I can dream. Alright, and so that's done. Grab these steel plates. And must remember to change the settings on this new connector. So we hit our K menu. I want to change the name of this actually. Back. Call it roof connector. Get this down as low as we can. Had it. Come on. There. Use the arrow key. Make it nice and weak. And there we go. So now, I can do the back wall. So I'm going to start with that first. And I'll probably keep that in the purple. So make sure that that's not going to make any funny lines on us. So I need to weld these up really quick. Yeah, need to weld those up. Am I going to need a conveyor port? Probably. Because I'm going to need to put a vent in here, aren't I? Well, that's a good point. So we just use conveyor blocks. It gives us a bit more structure. Conveyor junctions, and I'll put those in. Weld up as much as we can. Alright, we'll put these back, and we'll come back to these. For now, we can just finish off this side. And I want to do it doubly thick. And to do that, I'm going to have to go like that. Probably best to go into first person. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do it doubly thick. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yep, that's right. So weld these up while we can still see them.
Energy low.
Of course it is. It's always low. But let's just quickly get rid of these blocks while we can. Cover all that up. So is that right? Yes, it is. So that almost brings us out to the edge, not quite. But since the wasp is over there, just quickly go over this way. There's our top up. And so now we can get the rest of the stuff we need for the conveyors. I think that was it. Yes. In actual fact, just having to think about it, could make it a bit recessed, or recessed, however you say it. Which would look a bit better. So we put a vent on that wall. Yeah, I think so. So we go like so. We hit 5. use these blocks. Or is that going to work? Probably not. So we're going to have the roof too thick. Oh, actually this will work though. If we put one here, that should still work. Don't worry about it. That's fine. I may as well put our vent in now then. So we hit G and go to vent. I think we'll make that a nice red colour. Just, you know, to say it's a vent. Don't block. There you go. That'll look good. So put this stuff away. Get some more steel plates. Weld up what we can. Oh, these are red, aren't they? Idiot. Actually, yeah. I'll get rid of some of this stuff. So that gets rid of some of it. There we go. So it's starting to line up good, more nicely. And then we can grab these. Only one each. Yeah, they were red. Oh, you dunderhead. Anyway. There we go. So we'll weld up what we can there. So construction components needed, motors, and I think it's metal grids. Yeah, we'll grab those metal grids, motors, construction. It was probably something else. I can't remember. Can never remember. Oh, computers. 5 computers. That was it. There we go. 1 vent. And that's all this room will need. It's just the one. So let's keep going with the wall building. So as you can see, once you get this wall done, you won't be able to see that particular conveyor junction. And it'll be a nice recessed vent. We'll probably put a vented window over it or something. Maybe. But that's a thought for later on. But for now, we'll just keep going and put these like so. Very good. Alright, cool. very good. And just to finish these two off, so that's the limit of the height of the roof. And actually, I should have done those white, shouldn't I? Shouldn't. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. But we can fix that. So to fix that, and this is not a technique I generally like using, but sometimes you have to. So we go to the white here. Use your middle mouse button. And my middle mouse, this is why I don't like doing it, because my middle mouse button doesn't always want to play ball. There we go. Come on, there we go. So a nice white roof. And that's about it. Well, that's as far as I need it to go. Actually, need it to come here. Yeah, that'll be fine. So yeah, it's just literally push in your middle mouse button, and those will be done. But as I say, I generally like to colour as I go. Some people do, some people don't. It's whatever your personal preference is. Okay, so ripped off. Alright. Come on, get close, thanks. So we're going to need more steel plates very soon from our crashed red ship. And it looks like okay, so we're gonna have a bit of room here, and that might be a good place. Put a bit of a window. I mean, it will be facing straight out into the rock, but it's still, it'll look cool nonetheless. I think so. So back to our purple. And we're going to put those down like so. Don't want to do too many. Just so we can continue and able to place block. Oh, okay. There we go. Because we still want to be able to get to everything.
Energy low.
Thanks for the heads up. Okay, so about back wall is taking shape. Slowly but surely. So now we can go and weld those up. So we'll start with the top. There we go. And now our tower doesn't look like it's sitting on such flimsy foundations anymore, which is awesome. Oh, go away. Well, this will be close to the last of our steel plates before we have to go start grinding some more. Yeah, that is the last of our steel plates. Damn. So that means we need to go grind, literally. Okay, so now we know the limits of that side of the roof. We can go and continue with this side. This is all nice and flat and flush now. And that is the main part of our back wall on that side complete. So now all we have to do is complete this side, and I don't think I will do a back window. It was a passing thought. Oh dear, I've got to go grind, that's right. So off we go to grind. Let's grab this slope piece first, or the slope pieces. Let's get rid of these. Probably get rid of this slope. This triangle, and there's left a bit of steel there, but that's fine. So we rush back, put up the rest of our purple wall. That'll be fine. You know what? Let's get rid of this for a sec. Might be easy just to do a whole section. So we have lost a little bit of room there. Not too much. It's okay. It just looks like it's giving it a bit of extra support, even though it doesn't really have that effect in Space Engineers, but appearances are everything, I find. So getting all this welded up really quick. Not quick enough. More steel needed. And we'll grab these pieces. I don't want to grab that yet because there's some lights on top. So we'll start with this section. Just checking there's no little triangles, slopes underneath. And the red ship is probably about where, well, we're more than halfway through it. I could probably get one more. I could probably get this too. No, not quite. Oh well. So weld this up. There we go. And continue with our back wall.
Energy low.
You and your energy low. Can you stop reminding me of my impeding death when I'm busy, please? My impending death? Impeding death? You know what I mean. Alright. Now, can I finish, please? Anyway, it's all good. There we go, and... you wouldn't even let me finish that wall. Because you're a big meanie. We got any lights up here? We do. Guess it wouldn't. Probably would actually. Let's get this section. Choppity choppity choppity. Probably get one more slope piece. There we go. Perfect. For once. Finally, there's our back wall. Finito. So that will give us some idea of what height we can build at, build to for the front. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high, and 2 of those are going to be, the roof's going to be too thick as well. So, and I don't mean 2 as in TWO, I mean 2 as in TWO. So that's been that episode of Space Engineers Now Crashed Red Ship on the Moon with Pirate Scenario. So yeah, as usual, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope to see you next time, and if we do, until then, take it easy and bye for now.